This is for everyone who's remembering someone today. What does remembrance mean to you? I was wondering what goes wandering in the whirlwind through your mind when it's this time of the year too. What is it that you're remembering? Is it a friend or a brother or a father or mother? Perhaps your sister or wife or husband or, God forbid, a child you're remembering. I'm not so arrogant to assume that I can put words into your mouths and say that I know what you're feeling or I know where you've been, but I can tell you what I remember, and you can compare the scene. I remember two boys, one looking up to the other. I remember two stories, but bloodline-connected brothers. I remember bullies and you showing up to stop them. I remember black highs, tough lessons, and you giving them. I remember goodbyes and you telling us that you were always coming back. I remember phone calls and arguments and our petty screaming match. I remember you sat in the audience for my first ever show. It caught me off guard because I never thought that you would go. I remember Dragon Ball Z in our living room and threats to never tell, not a word to anyone, or you dragged me down to hell. I remember being at work and having to call our dad. I remember Leslie's office because I trashed it really bad. I remember the rivers that came streaming from my face. I remember cursing everything, even the time and the place. I remember waiting to see you carried off a plane. I kept quiet as they marched you on. I couldn't show my pain. I remember the streets filled with friends and strangers come to see the hero from our little town who won a posthumous VC. I remember a normal man who played football and drank beer. He drank tequila, vodka, Jaeger. He was a man who had no fear. I remember that I'm getting older and that you never will. Time's moving on and I'm growing up and you are always still. I remember you'll never be there if I get married or if I have kids. We'll never grow old together and you will never remember this. You'll never meet your nephews or see your niece again. The people you saved had families. It wasn't for me, but for them. I remember this pain, this loss, this hurt, and it's all embedded deep, scarred in my heart and in my flesh so bad I still don't sleep. I remember this every day. I'm never able to forget the sacrifice made by you and countless other vets. But it's those you loved and left behind who loved you just like me, who remember you all day and night and all year round, and that is a guarantee. For some, it's just a time of year to acknowledge our heroes who gave more than you can give. They gave their all for you and me to relax, enjoy, and live. But that's all very hard to do because it hurts that you're not here. A space missing at our table, gathering more dust every year. I remember all my pride I feel because of you. You give me hope and strength when I don't know what to do. I remember all of this. You'll live on in my words too. Now, one last time, let me ask, what does remembrance mean to you? I love you, James.